A question for you, are you open-minded? Has somebody challenged your views today? Where do you go to get other perspectives, to get people who challenge the way you live your life, who challenge the strategy of your company, who challenge whether you're doing all that you can to learn, to grow in the things that are important to you? Who are the people in your life that you allow to challenge you, and you're open and you thank them that they play this role in giving you the feedback that it is most hard to give another person? Honest feedback that you know is going to touch a nerve, is going to hurt. If you're not receiving feedback that is critical, feedback that hurts, if you're not actively seeking out people who are willing to tell you where you're not doing things well, then you're not growing. Hey, it's Conor here over Barcelona. We've got Gran Via here, Passage de Gracia here, in the offices of my good friend Alberto. Ray Dalio says there's 3 things needed for a successful life: audacious goals, learn from failure, determination to keep going. Audacious goals. If you don't have big dreams, if you don't set up early on in your life to achieve big things and accept mediocrity, you can't claim to be a successful life. And Alden Mills, who spoke at last year's TEDx in the essay, and I had the privilege of working with him, he says, if you know what it takes to achieve a goal and all the steps required to achieve a goal, it's not a dream, it's a task. A dream is something you don't know right now how you're going to get there, how you're going to achieve it, how you'll find the resources. And we need audacious goals. Audacious goals means things you don't know right now how you're going to achieve. When you look at them on a page now, they scare you and you think, oof, who am I to believe that I could achieve something like that? That's audacious goals, things bigger than you know that the you of right now could achieve. Second, learn from failure. And there's a particular quality that Ray Dalio talks about that is so important in this second element of learning from failure. And that quality is what Ray calls openness. And openness means actively seeking views that are different than yours, actively seeking perspectives that are different than yours. When you're sure about something, actively going out and seeking data that might show the other side. And he says, one of the most dangerous things about our human decision-making capacity is we have a tendency to emotionally like a decision and then seek data, people, evidence that support our decision. We hate changing our mind. And if you're in investments, if you're making big investments on behalf of clients, that's a very dangerous human tendency to leave as part of your process. So his thing is, what they've done at Blackstone is make sure that it's an idea meritocracy. It's not a performance meritocracy, it's not an age meritocracy, it's what he calls an idea meritocracy. It doesn't matter how senior you are, the company wins when the best ideas win. Not when the most senior people get their ideas to win, but when the best ideas win. And I've been thinking about myself and whether I'm open. And I'm pretty clear, openness is not just a decision to be willing to hear things you don't want to hear. It's actively seeking, actively asking for feedback and showing to the person you're asking that you really are willing to hear the difficult things. I think so often when I ask for feedback, in reality what the other person sees is, I want them to tell me I'm great. I want them to tell me that I've done well. When I speak to a student after I've given a class, when I ask for feedback, I think they know, and in my heart I know, I want them to tell me I was great. I want them to tell me I learned a lot. I want them to tell me that this session really helped them. We've just finished a Vistage meeting here, and at the end of the meeting, I really want to go around the table and have everyone say it was the best meeting they've attended. They see clearly what it is they need to achieve. They find energy to put in to what is really important. But what I need to demonstrate that I'm open for, and what I need to demonstrate that I really want to hear, is not the positives. It's where I have an opportunity to be better. And I think this quality in football, when you're playing football, it's a very different thing when you're looking to pass the ball and you look up and the rest of your team are all looking away, versus when you look up to pass the ball and you see everyone saying, "Here, to me." And I think the key to being openness is have that posture of showing to others that you really are interested, not in feeling good about yourself through their feedback, but in having a bigger impact because the ideas, their feedback will help you improve something. The third is the determination to keep going, the determination to keep going in the face of obstacles, in the face of setbacks, in the face of not reaching where you thought you would have achieved. And I think you're there, it's so important to have some rituals in your life. Morning rituals. When you wake up in the morning, no matter what state you're in, what way do you get your mind and your body and your physiology into a state where you can bring energy and determination to what's important? And I think determination is much more than deciding now to be determined. It's putting rituals into your life. One of the powerful rituals that I've learned from Warren Rustand at EO Leadership Academy, and also from many others, is to start the day slowly. And start the day slowly means when you wake up in the morning, and instead of jumping out of bed and diving into the first urgent thing that's in front of you, really taking some time to be intentional. And in the case of Warren Rustand, the morning ritual is the first thing you do in the morning is take out your journal and write down "today is about," and finish the rest of the sentence. Just visualize your day. And if all you do in the morning, the first thing you get up, is just visualize how you want to be in the day, how you want to behave, what role you want to play in the lives of the people that pass through your life this day, what way you want to leave the things that you touch. And in my case, when I asked myself, today is about, this morning it was about helping others, about thinking that today in this meeting that I've just been in, my role, I want to be a person that helps others, helps them clarify what they're asking, clarify their answers. I want to be someone who's enthusiastic when they need enthusiasm. And I think by having that ritual this morning of just pausing for a moment before I dived into the day and asking myself, what is today about? It helps me find the determination to keep going, not only on the good days, but also on the darker days and days with a bit of cloud. You don't get too many days with cloud, but here we have a darkish day for Barcelona standards. So determination, I think, comes from putting rituals in your life. That on the good days it helps you accelerate, and on the bad days it just puts you in the right mental state to keep taking good steps in the direction of those audacious goals. Have a great week. Thank you for the comments, subscribes, your likes and sharing of these videos. Keeps me inspired to keep making them week after week. So we'll say goodbye from the rooftop of Barcelona. Have a great week.